Hello students, I wanted to make this quick video just to introduce you to Blackboard and Cengage and MindTap. If this is your first time using the software, it's very beneficial for you. And so the first thing that I wanted to share with you is that if you're in a dual credit, if this is your dual credit class, you need to check with your school to see if they're going to provide you with the Cengage Unlimited, if they're going to purchase it for you, or if this is something that you have to purchase yourself. So this is the most important thing that you have to do. And if you do have to purchase it yourself, then if you come here to the faculty information section, you'll see that I have the table of contents here. If that doesn't open up for you, it should be in this little section. You should see these icons there, but if you click on the bigger box, it'll open it up and then come down to the textbook information, and then this will give you a link to access Cengage, or the link to Cengage if you have to purchase it yourself, and you need to buy the Cengage Unlimited 4-month subscription. So if you click on that, it should open to something similar to this, and you'll land here. But if you scroll down, you'll see two options. Now you'll need this option over here, the Cengage Unlimited for 4 months for $119.99. This one is not the valid one because it doesn't give you access to MindTap, and that is what we're going to be using. It's just an e-textbook. See here how it says MindTap and it's not checked off, so this is the one that you need. Now if you're going to be taking my class for more than 4 months, there's other subscriptions that you can purchase for longer periods of time, but this should suffice for just one class. You need to make sure that you create your Cengage account using your OC email address. Do not use your personal email address, and do not use whatever school you're doing the dual credit class for or through. Do not use that school ID. You have to use the OC email address because you will auto enroll into the classes through Blackboard. So super important, when you create your account, use your OC email address. Even if you're using the 7-day trial, you have to use the OC email. Okay, so back to Blackboard. If you don't know what your OC email address is, if you come down here to the communication section, this will give you information about using your OC email. Okay, so it's there in Blackboard if you need it. If you know it, perfect. So another thing here under course information, you'll need to run this system check, and it's located in course information under this little folder here. You'll need to run this system check. Now once you click on here, you should get all these green check marks. If you don't get green check marks, if you get a couple of red, then click on this link here, and then just depending on the device that you're using and the browser you're using, this will guide you step by step on how to make those changes. Okay? Very important. So if you also change devices, like if you're using a Chromebook and then you use a laptop, then you do have to do it on both of those devices. Any new device that you use it on, you will have to run this, or MindTap will not work for you, and you'll start running into some problems. So once you get your access card and you enroll in Cengage, you'll have to click on the week 1, and then on your unit 1 introduction section here, or folder, you'll click on that. Now these little swirly blue things, these are actually lessons that are linked to MindTap, so this is why you have to have your OC email address. If you have another address, the two systems will not communicate and you'll get an error message. So by clicking on the assignment, it may, if this is the first time you're trying to log into MindTap through Blackboard, it may ask you to log in using your username and password that you created for MindTap. Now once you click on it, you'll auto enroll in my class in MindTap. You won't need an access code. I don't have an access code for this class because you're auto enrolled once you establish this connection. So once I click to MindTap, it's going to look different. My screen's going to look different from yours because I'm the instructor, but it's pretty much the same information. So just depending, if I click on the reading, it's going to open to the chapter material. If I click on these other assignments, it's going to be the actual assignment. So I'm going to show you both. So if I click here, it may take a little while. and it's going to open to the actual reading material. So it's the chapter for reading material for that chapter, and then you just hit the little, there should be a little section where you can just scroll through, and if there's other pages, this is a very short read, so there's not another page that you'll need to read for that. But if I click on the actual assignment, it should start launching that assignment. So read the section first and then start your assignment. And it's just taking a little while. Start assignment. And then it's going to launch your work. So this is how you get from Blackboard to MindTap. Now, anytime that I have any, like for example, this one, adjusting document sizes, this is an error message that you might get once you get to this section. You might get an error message, so I'm not going to go over that because the instructions are here. But anytime you see any videos or any notes, I can only post those through Blackboard. Cengage is a privately owned company, and so I can't add any material there, any notes, any instructional videos or anything like that. So it's super important that you log into Blackboard every day just to see if there's any information that you may need for that week's or that type of assignment. But once you get to Cengage, you know, you don't actually have to go through Blackboard to get to all of your assignments. They're all here. But again, you know, any instructional videos or anything that I may give you will be located in Blackboard. So I would highly recommend that you just go through Blackboard one by one and work on your assignments this way. Again, you don't have to, but I just find it easier for you to navigate, and that way you won't miss out on anything. Please let me know if you have any questions or if you're having trouble launching anything. I'm here to help. Thank you.